PSADT version 4.1.0 is a big deal. It's actually a much bigger deal than I'm able to convey in this video. Nevertheless, one of the major reasons to use PSADT version 4.1.0 when it's released will be the removal of the reliance on ServiceUI. The way ServiceUI worked was that it was able to allow the user to interact with a process running a system. I don't need to explain to you why that's probably a bad thing. And now, apparently, we don't need to use it ever again. So let's jump in and look specifically at this bit. I'm going to need to do some more investigation into the other changes between version 4 and 4.1, so hit subscribe if you want to know when the next video is released about that. But like I say, let's just jump straight in to this. Now, to get to version 4.1, you need to change from version 4 up here on the PSADT website up to version 4.1, and then all you need to do is just grab it from, I'm going to grab it from the latest releases page up here, and it's version 4.1.0 RC3, and I will just click on that and get it downloading. So I'm going to grab that, and when it finishes, then I'll be able to copy it around. So this is the full toolkit already extracted and stuff. Extract it rather than opening it. And there it is. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to copy it and put it into my C drive. Where is it? C. And I had this PSADT folder. I'm going to call it PSADT. Let's just call it 4-1-FileZilla. Because that's what I'm going to try with, right? So I'm going to paste that in there. Now, obviously, I need to paste in the FileZilla stuff from the old one, so I'm going to just rename this one for our testing. I'm going to rename it to 4-0-FileZilla. And really, the reason I'm doing that is to convey the difference between 4.0 and 4.1. So let me just grab the files from here and put them in 4.1. Choose the right folder. There they are. And then also I need to grab the install command, because the install command isn't going to change between version 4.0 and 4.1, I don't think. Let's grab it here. I'm going to open this up with VS Code and just grab the install command that we need. Install, because I can't remember off the top of my head. It is this one here. Now, let me just grab version 4.1 and open that here as well. And it should open up next to it, so I can just copy it straight in. There it is. And install. And perform installation tasks here. Okay, so now, but also I want to show that we can defer, or if there's a blocking app or an app we need to close, and that's handled slightly differently now than it used to be. So for example, we used to put it in the pre-install with show installation welcome. In fact, we do here, look, so show ADT installation welcome allow defer close process Notepad. Now that is what I want to do, but not with that code, because that's now changed with version 4.1. So if I go up to the pre-install, we're going to show the installation welcome, but we're now using parameters, and that parameters is close processes and then the app processes to close, and all the way up in variables here we have the app processes to close. So I'm just going to stick Notepad in here instead, and that's much better than it used to be, because you used to have to declare it at the install and then the uninstall phase, but now it's always going to be the same really. So we're going to remove it. We're going to use it here instead. Okay, so that's done. I've now copied in. Well, I've not done the uninstall, but I doubt I'm going to test the uninstall with you. But I might as well, just for completeness, grab the uninstall command and put that in the uninstaller here. Okay, so now theoretically, these two apps, which is 4.0 and 4.1 FileZilla, should work the same. Now the other thing we need to do, rather than having to package these up as Intune Win and push them up to Intune and then wait for it to download and then run it, it's much quicker if we can run it locally. Now the problem that you saw was that when if I run it locally, for example, if I just open up Terminal now as admin, and also open up that blocking app of Notepad so we get the welcome dialog. Now if I do C PSADT and the old version and then invoke, this theoretically should still show me the welcome dialog and all the stuff. There it is. Now the reason it's showing me the welcome dialog is because I'm running this command in my session. So let me show you the process, get all of the details here, and I want to grab also the session ID here. So let's find invoke, that one there. Now that's running as 2, and also it's running as me. So it's going to be interactive, it's going to let me see it. What we want to do is make this run as system like Intune does, and then we also want to make sure it's not running in the interactive mode, because that would mean that it will be able to interact. And I'll show you what I mean with that in just a moment. So what I want to show you is what happens if we run this as system instead. So if I run psexec as system and run PowerShell.exe, we get this. And if I show you who we are, I'm currently system, so I'm running as system. Now what we want to do is show that if we run the version 4 version of PSADT, it will not be able to show me the user interface. So I'm just going to open up Notepad, because that's the blocking app that we want to detect. And I'm going to do, it's going to be C, oh, I think I've still gone on the clipboard actually. So I can go straight to there. And from here, I have these files here. And from here, I can just do /invoke app deploy toolkit.exe. Now, what theoretically should happen is that because it's running a system, it can't show me any interface and it will just do the thing. And so as you can see, it's closed Notepad and it's now installing FileZilla. So we'll quickly head to here. We should see that in fact it's already finished. So it's already finished installing FileZilla, and let's see if it's there. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to remove FileZilla again because I want it gone, and we'll start that all again in a second when I've removed FileZilla. There it is. So from here we can see that version 4 did not show me an interface. So let's open up Notepad again. And instead, we are going to go back to version 4.1.FileZilla. And in here, we have a very similar structure. So I'm going to do invoke-app deploy toolkit.exe. Now theoretically, this is all theory because I've not done it yet until I press enter. Theoretically, it will see that Notepad is open and it will be able to interact with me because of the changes in version 4.1. I'll press enter and see what happens. There we go. Complete difference between version 4.0 and 4.1 with the same requirements, which was that I needed to interact with the end user. And that is a demonstration of the massive changes that have happened between 4.0 and 4.1, because now I can interact with the user without using ServiceUI. There are many, many, many more changes that exist in version 4.1. I've literally just started going through them all. This was the one that was top of mind because of the issues I had having to use ServiceUI in the previous video. But hopefully you can see that this small change from my perspective must be a massive amount of effort for the team to have uncovered and figured out how to work around a huge difference. So thank you to the PSADT team. You've done a great job. This is obviously going to change how these applications are deployed in the future. So thank you very much. I can't wait to go through the rest of the changes, so I'm going to go and do that now. See you next time.